Hey there, captains. We are back with another. Well, I won't call it a ship review because this isn't a ship review. The ship does not need reviewing. The Smolensk, which hit the armory about a month ago now. It was probably a little less than that, and was released to. Well, how can I put it? Much disdain among the community. And for good reason. This ship is ridiculous. It has 16 130mm guns that reload so fast that pushing it, kiting away from it, being a destroyer near it, being a battleship near it, it doesn't matter. This thing will out DPM everything in the game except for the Colbert, which came out at roughly the same time. The reason I'm showing this battle is because it's actually my damage record, and this is only my second ever game in this ship, and I smashed my damage record by over 40,000 damage in a game. It's just insane, this thing. I don't know what else really to say about it. But anyway, to the game. So I pushed up into the B cap. I was going to try and stop it from being capped. Salem pushed up close enough to me to radar me, so I'm going to move out because that's the safe thing to do. Because the one weakness of the ship is the fact that it's got next to no armour. Get some shells away there. 22 hits, 4,000 damage so far. Not that much, but we are ahead. We got the cap first because I managed to just being sat in it to stop the cap. Right, there's the Daring. Daring's being very sensible. He's kind of got an idea where I am because I was spotted. He's going to get an island between me and him. But just look at the rate of fire. It's just insane. And the reason it gets so ridiculous is because it comes with this smoke screen. Where I can just smoke up in the middle of the open in complete impunity. Here I am, 11 kilometers from Montana, and I can just pummel 16 shells every 4 seconds down on top of him. As you can tell, this is a very early game. I was still on widespread. It's 3.6 second reload at the moment. I haven't taken any damage, but 3.6 second reload, and I'm just 16 shells firing out. Yes, okay, they're only 130mm, but the minute you put IFHE on it, you get 28mm worth of penetration. Okay, most armor plating on cruisers at tier 10 is 27mm. You will out DPM every cruiser in the game. Now, I made a mistake here. I didn't spot the Daring fast enough. I was going for the Shimakaze. There's the Daring. Our Z52 is getting absolutely rinsed. Mainly because I wasn't really paying much attention to what was going on around him. But hey, these things happen. Horace, who I'm teamed up with at the moment, has hit his radar, allowing me to see this Daring a bit longer. I thought he was going to turn left, but he turns right, so those shells will miss.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
But it's just relentless. Now, this Daring is going to get away. That'll be the last load of shells that hit him. Gets him behind the island. That's done. Right, so we've lost a Z52 and a cruiser, which decided to push up on the right flank. I'm up to 38,000 damage now. And you're thinking, oh, there's not much going on right now. This thing, it racks up damage so fast. So fast. So I mean, Kremlin, 16 kilometers away. There's nothing you can do. I'm not even using smoke. I'm just using the islands in the middle of the map right now to keep myself protected. damage, 55,000 damage. So we're 6 minutes into the game. 60,000 damage nearabouts. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of fires on things. There's that Montana again. It's just, what can that Montana do? Absolutely nothing. He's blind firing at me right now. Thinking, I know, dude, he's pretty decent position, I have to say. That was close. But aiming for the superstructure, just trying to get some damage on him. So about 2 minutes ago, I was on, I don't know, was it 30,000? Another fire on him. He's just, that Montana's just like, what? Oh, I'm spotted. What was spotted by? Very quickly. Look at the minimap. There's a Shimakaze pushing round. He's like, oh, bollocks. Mistake. I'm going to turn in. I'm going to tuck into the right because I want to get that island between me and him so he can't tort me. But even just with my front turrets. Remember, this is 8 shells. I've taken that Shima from full health down to, like, nothing. 700 HP.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, I think I'm hitting the island there. Yeah, all of them hit the island. Every one of them. Shima's now dead. I'm trying to reverse here to get this daring. Changing to the AP, because even at range, this AP when you hit the superstructure is just fantastic.
All stations, reporting the position of a
It's just so many shells. And the Salem there's trying to heal through this, but you can't heal through this. It truly is a monster, this thing. There you go, he's down. There's 132,000 damage. And we're sat here and we're in a pretty good position right now. As a team,
reporting the target position.
you know, we've got 2 caps, they've got 2 caps. We've got more kills than they do, we've got more points. Now we just need to play a little bit more safe. I'm going to smoke here. I don't think I needed to. But now I'm in a good position on this Conqueror. Again, I'm sticking with the AP, because I know that when the healing starts, you know, I mean, this will give him less to heal. There's a 9k hit, just about 9k from the AP on this thing. It's absolutely phenomenal firepower. We're 10.5 minutes in, 167,000 damage.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
And he's dead. Moving on to the Kremlin. This is just what you do in the ship. You just get yourself a position and you just open up.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
He's angled in, changed to HE. Don't know if he's going for me or if he's going for the he's going for Horus and Stalingrad behind me. There's another fire. Honestly, I love it. I think this ship's amazing. It's so much fun to play. But having played against it, it's just... it's too much. It is too much. Now, this comes to say that there is mentioned IFHE changes coming, which may have a massive impact on this ship. So, knowing that, I think that we're in probably an okay spot, but at the moment, this thing is just... it's too much. H is moving up to what we believe at the time is a really good spot. He's going to try and get his left flank up against this island in front of him, so he's turning away. Kremlin spotting him and does that. Boom. Weakness of all Russian ships is their broadside.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Just thinking about it going forward, what he should have done is he should have moved into B and used the bigger island on his left side to protect himself. But there we go. Hindsight is perfect 2020, they say. There's that daring again who got away the last time. That was a very close shot. I think it's from the Kremlin. So we know that daring's outside the smoke. That's the only thing that could be spotting me. Shells coming in from the Montana. What the Conqueror needs to do right now is he needs to push towards the daring. Because here, this is me. At this point, I'm thinking, where am I being spotted from? Where am I being spotted? It's got to be something down south. So the only thing it can be is the daring, so. Use my final smoke. I think we used them earlier. We're going to use our torps a little bit more again in a second. Torps away. I'm just going to hit the island there. I am. That's fine. Reload fast enough to not really care. Again, the Conqueror's running away. At this point, 236,000 damage. We've got 4.5 minutes to go. We're still ahead. There's our torps. Get 3 hits. 266. I become very lucky because I leave my smoke, which I did not mean to do, but then I look up and I see 20 seconds. I'm like, right, okay, there's no point in reversing now. I just gotta go. Seeing where I'm going, trying making sure that I'm got an escape route. I'm not gonna hit the island. I'm like, can I make it before he reloads? The answer to that question is no. There's the shells, and I'm like, oh, I'm dead here because I was turning in to get around the island, and I am so lucky. So lucky Smolensk killed our Worcester. He was in a position where he didn't really need to be fair. 295,000 damage. That took less than a minute. A daring is capped B. Montana's dropping shells all over me. Shimikaze, great job. Torps the Kremlin. Ooh. Smolensk. That's it for me. So I'm at this point, I'm like, whoa, gotta get away, gotta get away. There's the Montana shells coming in, I've got to get away. I don't have a smoke screen to hide myself. Like, if I move away, I should be alright. I should be okay. I'm still being spotted. That's where the daring is. I'm pointing it on the mini-map. I know he's there. I'm asking the Shimikaze for help. He's off doing his own thing. Conqueror, no idea. Really lucky from the Montana shells. Yeah, you're right, that's where he is. Push him then. I'm like, right, okay, I think I'm far enough away. I think I can react in time. There's the Montana shells coming in. I'm trying to react in time, but... Great shot. That's at least 2 citadels. And the weakness of the Smolensk comes into play. A battleship gets you. That's it. But I can't say much more than it was a great game. I really enjoyed playing it. It's going to be a loss. The daring is played an absolute blinder. And I think if the daring hadn't been there, I think I could have got rid of the Smolensk and the Montana on my own from this side here. If I'll just be raining shells on them now, without worrying about it. But there we go. 300,903 damage. That's my record at the moment. I will always endeavour to beat that. Only my second game in the Smolensk. This ship is absolutely overpowered. I expect it's going to get a nerf at some point in the near future when the IFHE changes happen, whenever that may be. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and we will catch you soon.